Ever wonder how some families build wealth that survives wars, recessions, and 100 years of insane change? Well, today we are breaking down their exact blueprint. And let me be clear, this isn't about motivation. This is math, it's strategy, and it's history.
Okay, let's get right into it. The hard truth is, for almost everyone, a lifetime of work is just that, work. It's a cycle, right? You earn, you spend, and you keep that hamster wheel spinning, day in and day out.
And when it's all said and done, that wheel just stops and there's nothing left. No foundation, no legacy, just a lifetime of hard labor that literally ends the day they do.
But then you've got that tiny percentage, the families who figured out they were playing a completely different game. See, they don't just work for a living, they build systems for a legacy. They are operating on a completely different set of rules. And today, we're cracking the code on those rules. Real quick, before we dive deeper, hit like, smash subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. And if you're looking for a top-tier real estate agent anywhere in the country or need life insurance, check out the links in the description. We've got you covered. So, what are these rules? We've boiled them down to five unbreakable laws. Now, these aren't some new age ideas. These are ancient principles that dictate how wealth is built and, maybe more importantly, how it's kept for generations. All right, here they are, all on one slide. Capital first, lifestyle second. Super important. Assets that will literally outlive you. Owning the tool, not just providing the labor. Using leverage as a massive multiplier. And finally, creating what we call the family codex. We're going to break down every single one. Now, law number one. This is the big one. This right here is the fundamental dividing line. See, most people get a raise, and what's the first thing they do? They upgrade their car, their house, their lifestyle. The wealthy, they get a raise and they upgrade their asset column. It's all about sacrificing comfort today for total freedom tomorrow. This is the mantra. You need to burn this into your brain. Every single dollar you get has a choice. Does it buy you a temporary comfort, like a fancy denim, or does it go to work to buy you permanent freedom? The choice you make, dollar by dollar, determines your entire destiny. So here's the thing you have to understand. Your salary will die with you. Period. Dynasties are not built on salaries. No way. They are built on things that pay you and then pay your children and then pay your grandchildren. We are talking about things like real estate, businesses, IP, assets that have almost eternal earning power. Just think about that for a second. The decisions you make today, the assets you buy right now, should be set up to send a check to family members who haven't even been born yet. That is the real definition of generational wealth. This one is a massive mental shift. It's the shift from being a player in the game to owning the entire game. You can work harder than anyone else your whole life, but the person who owns the factory or the platform or the system that you work in will always make more. Wealth isn't about how hard you sweat. It's about what you own. And check this out. This shows you exactly how that tool evolves over time. Back in the 1880s, you owned the factory. By the 1950s, you owned the franchise system. In 2000, it was all about owning the platform. And now, today, you own cash-flowing real estate and scalable digital assets. The principle never changes, only the tool does. You cannot build an empire by yourself. It's impossible. Leverage is the force multiplier. Whether you're using other people's money, other people's time, or automated systems and tech, leverage is how one person's vision gets scaled into a dynasty. Okay, this might be the most important law of them all. You can pass down all the money in the world, but if you don't pass down the mindset, I promise you, the wealth will disappear. A family codex is basically the operating system for your dynasty. It's a written document of your family's investment rules, your core values, maybe even a rule like no family member can sell their piece of the core business ever. It's the glue that holds everything together for generations. Okay, so we've laid out the 5 ancient laws. It's powerful stuff for sure, but it can feel a little abstract, right? So the real question is, how do you actually take these massive ideas and apply them to your life, right now, in today's world? Real quick, before we dive deeper, hit like, smash subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. And if you're looking for a top-tier real estate agent anywhere in the country or need life insurance, check out the links in the description. We've got you covered. All right, let's put it all together. We are officially going from theory to practice. This is your modern blueprint.
a step-by-step system for actually putting those 5 laws we just talked about into action.
Okay, here's the blueprint. Step 1. Build your wealth engine. This is laws 1 and 2 in action. You're buying assets that produce cash flow before you even think about comforts. Step 2. Optimize for the long game. You have to start planning in decades, not days. Step 3 is where you build the legal armor. LLCs, trusts, the structures that protect your assets for generations. Step 4 is critical. You duplicate the skills that built the wealth. You don't just hand over a check. You teach your kids how to fish. And finally, step 5, you codify your legacy. This is law number 5. You actually sit down and write it all down.
A 100-year plan. I get it. It sounds insane, overwhelming. So let's shrink the timeline. What can you do in the next 30 days to lay the foundation? Let's make this super simple, super actionable.
Here is your 30-day mission. The first 3 days, just take inventory. List out every single thing you have that could produce income. Days 4 to 7, you make a decision. Pick one long-term asset to go after. Just one. Then, the next week, days 8 to 14, is all action. You build or buy your very first cash flow stream. It can be small, who cares? It just has to be real. Then, days 15 to 21, you start that family document, your codex. It can be a simple page of your goals and values. Finally, the last week, you put everything on autopilot. Automate your savings, your investing, your systems. This is how you lay the very first brick.
Look, at the end of the day, all the strategies, all the laws, all the blueprints, they're totally useless without one single thing: a decision. The decision to stop thinking short-term, the decision to break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, and to start building something that lasts.
Real quick, before we dive deeper, hit like, smash subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. And if you're looking for a top-tier real estate agent anywhere in the country or need life insurance, check out the links in the description. We've got you covered. Your future family, whether you realize it or not, is depending on the choices you are making right now. This 100-year journey doesn't start in 100 years. It starts today. So the only question left is this: what is your first move going to be?